Roland Vandermeer, Managing Partner of Fuse Capital.
Just looking at what's happening so far, it is so explosive, it's scary. I begin to shake, and I begin to think we're pressing the laws of physics to capture and to kind of enable as many people as are wanting to come into this network, because it is that potent. So I've never seen anything like this in my career. I can think of one company that broke the kind of numbers, an order of magnitude less, and it was an exceptional company that we're talking about. So we're an order of magnitude more than the fastest growing company ever in the United States. That's what we're talking about right now. And we might be faster than that. So this is a very scary phenomena, and this team that we have assembled here is outstanding. I've never seen an executive team, a board, advisory board, the positions that are filled in this company. I'm overwhelmed of the magnitude and the ability of the people here.
Soon Oakes, Vice President of Asurion, former Chief Operating Officer and Chief Care Officer at T-Mobile.
Solavei is a revolution. As the Beatles songs say you want a revolution, you want to change the world, well, this is the opportunity. I believe this is the opportunity to change the way consumers do business in the United States and around the world. Solavei is this generation's Walmart. It is going to change the way that quality goods and services are brought to consumers. And everyone wins. You get a quality product and service at a great value, and you can earn money and help those who matter most to you or you come in contact with in your daily life simply about telling them about the experience. I don't know how you beat that. Everybody wins. Ryan has assembled a fabulous leadership team that is working night and day to bring Solavei to the world. Solavei will revolutionize the way consumers purchase products in the United States and around the world.
Eddie Lazarus, former Chief of Staff for the Federal Communications Commission.
From everything I've heard so far, it seems as though the trajectory here is much faster than pretty much any idea I've ever heard of. And we live in a time when explosive ideas create enormous companies, whether that's Google or Facebook. And I don't see any reason why in a few years people aren't going to be talking about Solavei in the same way. This company is trying to break a mold. It seems to me to be the kind of idea that can be enormously contagious. I know there's a tremendous amount of excitement already. You can easily understand why, because it's so simple. Most of the great ideas, when you look back at them in hindsight, you go, why didn't somebody think of that years ago? And when I first heard about this from Ryan, that was exactly the reaction I had, which was, why hasn't somebody already thought of this? And that, to me, is what makes for a great idea, and I think a lot of people are going to see it that way.
John Miller, CEO of Digital Media for News Corp, and the former chairman and CEO of AOL.
The word that comes to mind when I think of Solavei is big. I think this is a major league opportunity, in particular because we're right in the sweet spot of the trends of mobile and social and commerce that will power the next generation of really big businesses. And what we can do is not only be a great business, we can be a business that does good, and we can affect the lives of a tremendous number of people. Now, I've known Ryan from before. We've worked together. And I've been in this business for a while. I've been the CEO of AOL, and I'm a Chief Digital Officer for News Corporation. I get a lot of pitches. But when Ryan talked to me about this, I knew from the first I was in, I'm in personally, and I'm an investor because I believe in this opportunity. I think it's one of the really significant opportunities that we all have, not only in this industry, but frankly in the world at large, to do something big and good.
Doug Chartier, Senior Vice President of Sales and Operations for T-Mobile.
T-Mobile is thrilled to be partnering with Solavei on this first-of-its-kind approach to wireless. A key to Solavei's success is the wireless network that you and all the Solavei members will be using. This is where T-Mobile really excels. We are committed to providing a network that allows Solavei members to have a great experience and one that you can genuinely recommend to others. Today, T-Mobile USA is a $17 billion wireless carrier with over 33 million customers. We're part of Deutsche Telekom Group, which is one of the largest telecommunications companies in the world. We operate one of the largest, most advanced and dependable 4G networks in the U.S. In fact, we were the first to deploy a nationwide 4G network, and we're already getting tremendous reviews from independent third parties like PC Magazine, CNET, and many others. But we're not stopping there. we plan to provide even more dependable 4G service to more people in more places. So over this year and next, we'll be investing an additional $4 billion on these efforts. Some of the things we're aggressively working on include modernizing our cell towers with state-of-the-art equipment, which will provide immediate coverage improvements across our network, both on voice as well as data. Updating our network to make it even easier for Solavei's members to bring their own device. And lastly, aggressively rolling out an advanced 4G LTE network in 2013. T-Mobile spends hundreds of millions of dollars across the nation to get this message out. But better than any advertisement is word of mouth. The most influential thing you can have is a recommendation from a friend, relative, or someone you know and trust. And that's why we're excited to partner with Solavei. T-Mobile looks forward to providing you and all the Solavei members with a great nationwide 4G experience, which will get even better with the aggressive network investments we're making.